You can guess the tune to that.
Mm-hmm.
What's that tune actually from?
It's like, I like fire, I like fire.
Did I get that tune from anywhere? Or is that literally something I made up myself?
I have no idea. No. Computer, why?
What has happened?
Oh, that's what happened. I tried to move my keyboard, and the monitor turned off, and I was so confused. But now I see what happened. One of the many cords coming out from under the monitor hit the power button.
Whoopsie doops! That's why mine has the power button on the back.
I could never find the power button.
On your mic?
On yours.
Oh, you do a little reach around, then you press
I
the
beg your
button,
pardon?
and then you rock the button down, and then you press the button again. Like, it's a menu. You can't even. It's not a one-shotter. Like, check how stupid this is. Wait, wake up, okay? Okay, so button's back here, right?
Is it?
It's actually a rocker. I can do like a volume adjust.
Yeah.
Menu, town, vortex. Okay, so. When you press a button, it opens this menu. Picture in picture, the source set, the
Huh.
main menu,
Interesting.
F off, and down, power off. So yeah, it's 5 F buttons in one.
Let's see.
Or like a D-pad with a button underneath it. Michael One dons his debugging cap and says, "Speak of thy Java problems." Well, it's Eclipse.
Yep.
Losing track of one of its configuration files. Specifically, it's an Eclipse-based tool, Magic Utility, whatever that was.
Magic Assistant.
Magic Assistant, which, based on the log, appears to have managed to have broken the data structure, a tree for the look of it, that contains the path to an XML file. Because the file's totally there, the path looks good, and of course the log file speaks of failures in core utils, and like other major portions of the application. Michael One goes on to recommend an orbital strike. I concur! Rods from above, suckers! Hope you like tungsten! What about Bree says, my Java fails. Then it crashes again. Yes. I have to work with this garbage at work, and I hate it, so...
Okay. Chord issue was, I thought I was still going to have as much play with this chord as I did before I installed the hub, but apparently the USB extender that is connected there is much longer than I realized, and a lot more of it was coming out when I did this. So there's still enough.
Extend.
There's still enough chord here for this to work.
Speaking of extending, check this out.
But it is...
Extend.
But there is less than there used to be.
Reach as far as you can. Now reach further.
Anyway, good evening, Internet. It is 8:08 p.m. on Saturday, January 4th, 2020. Welcome to the Throne of Games. I'm your host, Mark Amsray, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. And tonight we're going to be continuing 2 Point Hospital. Last time we left off in Duckworth upon Bilge. just slowly improving the very weirdly laid out hospital that we've been given to work with.
Okay, so my Java fails and it crashes again was to the tune of that song that goes, I get knocked down, then I get up again. That's tub thumping?
Mm-hmm.
Michael 1 says, I was hoping for a more code type problem rather than, in italics, Eclipse. Musical sting. Rather than Eclipse. Dun dun dun! Yeah, Eclipse sucks so much less than it once did. It used to be like Eclipse was a horrible, janky vortex of garbage and would crash all the time. But now a lot of Eclipse tools work just fine. Or at least so much better than they used to. Like, I use Eclipse, 2 flavors of it at work. One's garbage, one's newer and doesn't suck. And also there's dbeaver, which is also based on Eclipse. So I guess 2 are newer and don't suck. But, yeah, if anything goes wrong in Eclipse, it reveals the shadowy mechanisms that lie under the hood and the nightmares within. And the most useless logs you'll ever read. Superbug.
More like
Holding H.
Superbug. Am I right?
That's what I said.
Oh. You said Superbug?
See,
Oh.
that's the dang what I said. Yep. Oh yes, the strangeness of a public hospital.
Oh yeah, that's what this place was. Not the place with the weird layout.
This isn't about healing people and making money. This is about doing stuff you're told to do to be given money. Yeah. Don't worry about the ghosts.
New targets. Unblock 8 toilets. Why?
Poop more frequently. Everybody, poop,
And if you don't, you're an android.
and should be destroyed. Poop like you're that log from Catalonia.
Poop like a regular man.
Like you just ate Wendy's.
Stop dying.
Dum. He said stop, not keep. Ghostbusters needed in reception. Everybody says not enough is going wrong. We need to change that. We have 4 dying dupes. Captured Lance Peters. That person's gonna die on the helipad. Nope.
They're gonna have some moose
Gonna buy
juice.
some moose juice.
Why did you go all the way over there for that? There's moose juice right there.
Michael 1 says, hospital staff, go create problems on purpose. Promoting on! Cash money. Yeah, 50K.
Two.
Cure 1 more dope of 8 bin, and you get a level 2. Fast track treatment decision, aka stop letting them all die.
Mm-hmm.
Pants lab.
Get patient to wait. Challenge to promote 3 staff? Yeah, I can do that.
First cardiology.
Fred, that's a complete masterstroke. That's to cardiology. Going to teach people just how hard they can really fart if they try.
Fart hard. Fart hard. Fart
cat.
hard. The cat farted hard.
Hello, Steve.
Steve. Hey, Steve.
He has a period that says O/,
O slash?
lowercase o, /.
Rooms. Pan slab. That's too small.
Pan's labby. PNS lab.
This is a family. this is a family channel.
Sir? I said PNS.
That's not what it sounded like.
Eardrums. They require aid. Wait, what? Why can't? What?
Oh! Oh, oops.
What? Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You sealed off that whole area. Nicely done.
That was an accident.
This should be where we keep the ghosts.
Yes.
Building a containment unit for the Ghostbusters teams. I'll leave one.
Oh, hey, wait, the Pans Lab is one of the small... No, it's not the Pans Lab, it's the Deluxe Clinic that's one of the smaller ones.
Michael one says eardrums. Apply directly to head on.
Wait.
But I can't get it in! It's just think I can't get it in there.
That's what
I
she
just
said.
realized that sounded terrible.
Just a bit.
But, you know, the head-on stick would be like too wide to get into your canal.
Mm-hmm.
Michael one inquires why your hospital seems to have a Stargate. Nah, that's just the critter remover.
No, that's
wait,
the turbo
That's
plunger.
the turtle head remover.
Yeah.
Plunges the land into turtly darkness. Man, what would a hospital do with a Stargate? We don't treat the old around here. Like the one says turbo plunger. Complete with ellipsis.
I could
Turbo
tell.
plunger! And that's why a cemented grin is coming across on the stream. Like one says, I think I'm miraculously cured! Steve says Daniel's eardrums are so dummy thick you can't hear the horrible things he might be saying. Shut up! I'll have you know my hearing is good. Just ask Melissa. who was constantly haunted by them. That sounds weird.
By them? By your hearings?
By my eardrums.
Oh, okay.
Like,
You said my hearings are remarkably good. Just ask Melissa, who is constantly haunted by them.
I thought I said my hearing is remarkably good, and then I said them in reference to the drums. I kind of like jumped back a reference.
Yeah, that's not how English do.
Which, yeah, that was not a valid move. But it happened. It just tumbled out of my face, so it just happened. But yeah, she gets up in the early every now and again, and I'm still sleeping. And she is often just mortified at how little sound it takes for me to respond in my sleep. Like, she just barely bonks the door, and I'm like... She's like, freaking mutant! Stop hearing so well! Michael once says, haunted by eardrums? Tiny, ominous ghosts. They whisper tiny omens. Portents, even.
And let's give you a plant, too. Right there.
Where has Mark forgotten to put a radiator now?
Haven't forgotten anywhere.
I think I see...
Well, this hallway is cold, but...
Brr! And that room doesn't have a radiator.
Oh! Well, you can't blame that on current me, because I was on top of it for that other room.
Maybe it would be on top of this fan. You ever think of that?
Daniel.
Okay, that joke was... that was intentional. Sorry. Family show.
You're a family show.
Like one says, McLuhan has two ghostly eardrums floating above his shoulders that whisper omens and prophecy.
Oh, hey, there's not a radiator in there either.
Michael, that's terrifying. Two ghostly eardrums that whisper omens and prophets. Are you sure those aren't my mags from PSO? They're just really tiny because I never leveled them. Like, did the thing that lets you like unlock quest that lets you get two mags, but never bothered leveling mags in the first place instead of two tiny ones. Referencing PSO is kind of like a chronological deep cut these days. I heard a wumble dump sound.
Yep,
Did anyone unseal the door? I think you told me to, but I didn't.
I did.
Okay. That wasn't you asking me to, that was saying you did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your questioner says your mother been downstairs since.
I don't know.
Like, she automatically locks the door as she passes by.
Yeah. Go check. Just in case.
Without thought or, like, conscious operation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unlocked for the me.
Okay. Very good.
Look, when inquires, can that doctor in the light bulb room next to the Stargate move?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he was just being ejected violently. He'll be fine though.
He'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everybody in the hospital has really good knees. Really fine.
Everybody has good knees. I don't know why that was so rhythmic. It just made me think of everybody do the flop.
Flop! I should do something for them.
Oh, should you?
Unless she attempts to open it herself. You know, like she did.
Like she did.
Oh, what a nice spot for a bench. Right next to the pre-file.
Yeah.
Why don't you put a carnivorous file in instead?
People will interact with it. And not always in the best way.
Patience.
There he is. Get a level 4 X-ray. I don't even have an X-ray.
X-ray lasers. Pew pew. Put them on ships.
You're an X-ray?
I'll X your ray.
Your dog's an X-ray laser. I put it on a ship.
Neat.
That's all. Bork bork. Pew pew.
Bork pew bork.
Sup?
As we near the final chapter of today's play, it's time for Sir Nigel's
This is
Player
not the
of
chair.
Today. Today, that
Nope,
honor goes
it is
to
new.
Mortimer
Well,
Pickles.
new to us.
His team would have not had the requisite number of players
Excuse me.
without him, and
What does
didn't
this
he
DJ
do it with characteristic grace and flair? It's a pleasure to see Pickles at the height of his powers, and today was certainly a day where that can be said to have been true.
Pickles.
Biggles.
Oh, I pickles.
Where the hell was Biggles when you needed him last Saturday?
What's Pickles?
And where are all the sportsmen who always pull you through?
Like one says, RE level 4 X-ray challenge, and that's our hospital got a roof-mounted anti-aircraft laser. Neat. You never know when you leave one of those, especially when Hatsune Miku starts World War III.
I was just thinking, what is this, 40K? Where the hospitals have guns on top of them? Because that's 100% appropriate for that setting.
Sadly, it's the real world.
Oh no, the World War III thing I was aware of.
I meant like the hospitals with guns on top as well.
Oh,
Really?
In war zones.
in certain places, yeah. Not everybody respects the Geneva Convention.
Nope. In fact, sometimes it's us.
Yeah, I was gonna say more recently, it feels like it's more often us
Mm-hmm.
not respecting the Geneva Convention.
We've been banned from the Geneva Convention.
No, I thought it was just me they kicked out that time.
Man, you'd have to be pretty awful for them to just be like, listen, you don't follow any of the rules anyway, you're just banned.
The joke was that they threw me out of the convention when they were putting me in.
You're just always a war criminal. There's nothing you can do about it
Like
anymore.
one says 40K point hospital.
Oh god.
Wait, 40,000 points? Dang, that's... Is that a hospital or an orthodontist? Like this... It's a
Or
lot
what?
of points. It's 40K points. 40,000 points enough for an orthodontist?
Excuse me, Umi Doc. I seem to have come down with weakness. I just need you to cut it out of me.
I
So
seem
I
to have
hear-
come down with the sickness. Ooh, ah, ah, ah,
Nurgle is pleased.
ah. Have a window.
40k point hospital where the chance of plague is actually very high.
Thanks, Uncle Nerds.
Why can't I put a server in the X-ray room? That doesn't help.
I'm not 100% sure why he wants to do this thing.
I don't.
It's more of a question of why can you?
Yeah. Oh wait. It's yeah, I'm about to move it again. It's just
I was like, right in front of it. You don't need to read the readings.
no, not at all.
Plant time.
X-ray the plant. I was just making sure the plant was right by the window, because that seems like a good place for a plant.
Explant the ring.
Room's not quite big enough to stick a display skeleton at the exit. Else, though, it seems like it would be a funny place to put that. X-ray board. Totally need one of those in here.
Yes. And don't forget to put a heater of some kind.
Yes, always important.
I got you.
I never forget that. I never forget radiators.
Do you?
I made out with the hot radiator woman from the radiator planet.
Fry, I think that was just a radiator.
Oh. Well, it says Dr. Plant is our X-ray specialist. Real hard worker. Always in his office. Might be Nakian because he only drinks water. Never seen him eat anything.
I am not a real doctor! He's a real doctor.
From America.
You're telling lies!
It says, always remember, you need some radiators with your radiation. Hey, you got your high frequency radiation and your low frequency radiation.
Okay, so one of the things that people do with trash bins in this game is to barf in them. Can they use the incinerator for that purpose? And if so, does it release some horrid miasma when they do?
Asking the
Let's
real
find out.
questions.
The real questions.
We should just find out.
As opposed to the surreal questions. Like, fish, question mark?
Soup?
I take it Melissa is dying in her room.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
she is quite unwell.
She's got the plague.
The
Well, probably the
plague.
flu. Don't know what strain. Apparently not one of the strains the
Immunized
people
against.
for.
Yeah.
What else should this room
Which is actually
have?
probably fair. Before they actually put the vaccine, we're probably nastier than the ones she has. That's how they try to do it. They go to either they try to cover either the really nasty strains or the strains most likely to be everywhere.
The anatomy poster, so that your people remember human anatomy while they're doing this.
Yes. I frequently do just that in a lot of the rooms. It's like, this is the room where they treat the thing, and here's a poster about that thing right next to where the doctor stands to perform the thing. In case they need reference.
Do you think the doctors ever use their posters as cheat sheets in real life?
Prob's not. Those posters are usually there for the doctor to explain stuff, for visual aids so the doctor can explain stuff to the patient.
Yeah. There's not room for that in there.
Not unless you shift it around the control board thing.
Yeah.
It says, only one way to find out. Well, two, since you could look it up, but one fun way. Exactly. You know, the fun way.
Okay, there we go. That adds a chunk
The fun way, trademark.
to the prestige. The prestige.
Haven't seen that movie.
Me neither.
The aristocrats.
Haven't seen that
No.
movie either.
It's not a movie.
Not a movie.
Yeah, there's
Reference to a terrible, terrible joke.
Actually, you're right. There is a
there's
movie
also
about
a movie about
about the joke,
sort
like
of about the
about
joke,
comedians.
like, yeah, like about the about like the backstage comedy scene and everybody doing their take on that joke.
There's no good take on that joke.
No,
It's a bad joke.
it's the point.
But the terribleness of the joke is the in-joke
True.
that the jokers use as their own special joke.
Sure, let's get some nice smelling sanitizer in here.
Michael one says, "You have a problem with your Dr. Squints looks over patient's shoulder at wall poster. Squealy spooch."
That's not a real organ, Zim.
Oh, I should have
There
an
is a
extinguisher.
chance that we, now this is very operable, mind you, and we don't actually 100% know, but we do some more tests. But these symptoms are in line with someone whose Fossonardi isn't properly conjugated.
Ha!
I've been spreading it. I've heard people use it at work.
Brilliant. Okay, I'll just cheat the rest of the way.
I also, for some reason,
There.
spread the phrase, "not my circus, not my monkeys." I tell that to one lady at work, and now a couple of the other, like, programmers have it.
It's a good phrase.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what? This isn't actually my fight. These people... Well, I'd rather not leave them to suffer. I'm not really a good place to successfully help them. This is their fight.
It's also a good way to politely show disdain for someone else's problems.
Oh, hey. Oh, good.
What is he doing?
Dancing!
Walk like an Egyptian.
He's being Hildebrand. Doing that.
And he's about to be bodily ejected.
Oh,
No, he'll be fine. This is just coming.
Well, I mean, he'll be thrown out of where the room was, I think.
Nope.
he'll still be there.
Yep.
It's the room that moved.
Yep.
What is this? The New Frontier? I think that was the Star Trek movie that had the...
She's got a ripe banana for the new frontier.
There's something really funny about having a fireplace directly below the window.
Yeah! That's not intentional, but.
Yeah, it's fine.
I guess.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Safe. No problem.
Not at all.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Has that always been there? Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. Are you worried?
Where'd my office go? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Worry proceeds to intensify. Like one says, a window that opens on another interior room, no less.
Mm-hmm.
At least it doesn't open on the bathroom.
Because it totally can.
The game lets you do that. It's so wrong.
That's breaking some laws.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
And it's really funny is we put like chairs in front of the windows and make like the room looking into the bathroom a break room. Your doctors would go happily sit in the chair, like watch the bathroom show apparently. Like I think my guys need
Help?
need mental assistance of their own.
Yeah.
It's a neat thing you're doing there, my guy. Could you not look at me?
No! I'll look where I please. Fool!
Could you stop with the poop watching pulls? Maybe we put a cease to it. That's gonna help.
Dr. Doom doots as he pleases.
Dude!
Dude.
Doc Doom. You're such a Doom. Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doop.
See, that just made me think of, like, the several times that people have schooled Doctor Doom for not actually being a doctor. Like, Doctor Strange and a couple other characters have just been like, so you're actually Mr. Doom. You a medical practitioner? No. Do you actually have a doctorate? No. Huh.
Does he have a master's, maybe? Any masters?
Nope.
Associates?
Probably.
Has Dr. Doom even been in a college
Probably.
that he wasn't blowing up?
I mean, you'd assume he'd taken some business classes.
Or something. Considering that he is, like, a successful dictator.
And CEO.
Wait, and CEO?
Yeah, he has his own company. Dr. Doom?
Yeah.
It says really? That's what that warning is? I mean, actually, I've seen this show. There are adult scenes.
There's like a warning on there, and that bar there is, I think, whatever the heck image service that someone took a picture with. Adult content like taxes and investment.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Wait, is this the show or the manga?
That looked like the show.
Nope, manga.
Oh,
Volume
is it?
Doctor to Tansman, please.
Listen, there's a decent amount of at least softcore nudity in that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Now, this confuses me slightly.
Yeah,
Megumin is a bully.
but she also gets bullied. But you're right. She is definitely not allowed in that box either.
She is so mean to the other Crimson Devil girl.
Union.
Also. Like one says, maybe he's got an honorary degree from somewhere.
Wow. Wow. Listen, if you get bombed by the bomber with Monica on the side, like,
Just Monica.
just Monica. Yeah, instead of the side of the bomb saying Hitler's Easter egg, it just says just Monica on it. Dark.
Clown clinic required. Get
Clown
patient
repair.
weight. Generate 200
Clowns.
research points. Easy.
Couple of guys in like greasy overalls, with a wrench and a horn. Walk up. Yeah, ready to fix the clowns. Okay. Oh, good. The clown repairmen are here.
You wander into a part of the hospital and you just hear send in the clowns. What?
Run away!
Danger sense increasing.
Fly from this place. Fly at once.
Anxiety increasing. Actually, that's even worse since, you know, the most recent Joker movie.
Woo! Like one says, maybe he's got an honorary degree from somewhere. I've already said that.
Okay, rooms.
And just distracted by all the clowning around.
Clount.
Don't get clowned. Avoid getting clowned.
We're not down with the clount.
I also enjoy a lot of any of the scenes in DC where Harley Quinn has to remind people that she is in fact a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, isn't she a certified psychologist?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep. And disturbingly, so is Scarecrow.
Yes.
Psychiatrist, I think.
Yeah. Other one.
Oh, he's a psychiatrist. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Other one.
Hence his use of drugs.
Right.
Exactly.
Drugs.
Dergs.
Wait, what drug? What is this, like a joint trombone? What's happening?
You're taking one of those really big dental needles, and instead of, properly using it, you're just shoving it into your face
Ow, ow,
to numb
ow,
your
ow,
gums.
ow. Drug. Yeah.
God, those things are so comically huge, and they're terrifying to kids.
When in reality, they're that long for
Just-
pretty much so they can get where they need to go.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to reach.
Yeah.
And they're also super narrow, which means you almost don't feel them.
Yeah, like
But they're
basically.
massive, so
Yeah.
they're scary.
If it weren't for the fact that they go rummaging around in your tissue to get it in the right places, it wouldn't hurt at all.
Like, when I go to the dentist, usually I just, close my eyes and just kind of let myself hear what's going on around me. It's like, okay, they're about to give me the shot. Oh, there's a poke. And now I can't feel anything. And I'm just fine.
So the same method I use for roller coasters.
Oh, is that...
Yeah, if my eyes are closed, roller coasters are fun.
I would be terrified of a roller coaster if my eyes closed.
Now,
A lot of very old instincts would be demanding to know what's happening and why. I probably wouldn't get as nauseous, but on the other hand, that's a very...
I just love that you walk into the room and a cannon is facing you.
Exactly.
I thought the game was supposed to face the window. Like, if you can't repair the clown, you eject the clown.
Nah, it's fine.
You just shoot them out the door.
Yeah.
And what? Through the adjacent window and into the X-ray machine?
Yeah.
Is that how you dispose of clowns?
Yeah.
High energy radiation?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how also
Makes
you,
sense.
And that's how I do it.
it's also how you get Hulk Clown.
Oh, no.
The polar opposite of Professor Hulk.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always funny.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets.
You're welcome.
That was good.
Like one says, regarding cannon facing door. Ah, a workplace accident is waiting to happen. Yep. A bit. Just a bit. Oh boy.
How did this happen? We thought it was just a confetti cannon. What part of the word cannon don't you understand?
Edward Dork.
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 Likes to argue and unmotivated, though.
Nervous.
Gosh, I wonder if his last name contributed to that.
Class clown. More bacon than eggs.
I don't know what that means.
Nothing, I think. I think it might be one of those bits of flavor text that actually don't have any effect. He also has no skills whatsoever, and thus can be trained in anything. Like
Yep.
Pokemon.
I'll take him. Okay, so I have... So I have 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, I'll have him learn treatment. So... But for now, you don't do anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Could you imagine being hired for a job and your first day there? You're like, alright guys, what do I need to do? And they go, literally nothing. Just wander around the clinic. Do not touch anything. What?
Here comes the...
Actually, wait. I will let him... For the time being, he can't hurt anything in diagnostic facilities. He may not be as good at them.
Misdiagnose someone.
A patient was unhappy.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have liver implosion. What?
I don't think that's a real thing.
Liver diddling.
You've got a severe helmsman's clench.
I'm not sure what you said, Mark, but I heard liver diddling.
That's
That's what I
exactly
said.
what I said.
Okay. Oh god, you hired Diddle Kid.
Diddle Kid versus the Diddler. I can't tell which is which.
I diddle for evil. I diddle for good.
I
Good.
feel violated.
Or for awesome.
As you should.
Diddle Kid, get out of here.
Wait, what's this? Regarding hired plus do not touch anything. Is this some kind of test?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he may be a newbie, but he does have an MD. Like-
No.
It takes a lot of effort and a lot of brains to get in. He's not incompetent.
Nope.
He just lacks XP.
Don't touch
And
it.
you're telling him not to touch anything. Like, I know what that does.
Nope.
I know how that's built.
Unacceptable.
They made me build one myself in practical. Also, I think yours is not quite configured right. Should it be doing... Okay.
That's why you're not allowed to touch things.
It shouldn't be doing that, though. And it definitely shouldn't... Whoa! Oh, my. You're getting someone to fix that, actually.
Get someone to fix you.
Should we tell him not to look at things? What?
Your looking privileges have been denied. Wait.
I was just informing you had a broken piece of garbage over there. I'm sorry, what was that? I said...
Ah, good. Carry
That's
on.
what I thought you said.
What part of... Didn't you understand?
The part.
Oh, sorry, I didn't quite enunciate it.
Yeah.
This is painfully stupid.
The John and Daniel Comedy Show. Welcome, everybody. We're going to be saying things that don't make any sense for the next 2 hours. Please follow along in your guide. Shh, don't tell them we didn't send them out.
Too late.
No, not copy. Not
Like
copy.
says, don't touch anything, including the floor. Walls and ceilings are tentatively okay. Here are your suction cups.
You just see a nurse like suction cupping along a wall coming down a hallway and you're like, I don't want to be here anymore. How to cause insanity effects.
The suction cups are the cheap kinds that are making just really terrible slurping noises. Customer's like, and the poor nurse is just like, please don't ask.
That's where you stare them directly in the eye and you go, the floor is lava.
Am I in the right kind of hospital? What if Bree did not need that slurping?
Does anyone need that slurping?
Sorry for that.
Also, I feel like that's a Cards Against Humanity prompt. Lord Bobry doesn't need that blank. And apparently the winning hand today was slurping.
50-gallon tub.
Oh no!
Nope.
I like this game. Just going through all of the white cards I can in my head.
Lord Bobbery does not need that geese.
Lord Bobbery doesn't need that white side of Barack Obama. What?
Doesn't need that Batman.
Batman! Lord Bobbery doesn't need that ninjas.
Like one says, this book contained more slurping than I required. 2 stars. How much did you require? Was there some?
Well, clearly we exceeded the quota, but that doesn't mean that...
Was a specific amount required?
Yes!
Did you want to see like a plane with its nose in the lake going... You know, slurp, slurp?
I beg your pardon.
Stop, Daniel. We've already exceeded the quota.
There's this silly picture of like a plane that's managed to like halfway crash, so it's like nose is in. This
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
And I've seen it captioned "slurp slurp." You know, like, and you can just hear it in your head too. It sounds like a dog drinking water. It's a blame. It's a blame.
To blame.
It's a Blaine.
I think I named David. Like one says, 3 words: slur plus 2 requirements.
Slur plus.
Yes. Here we go.
Okay.
You bringing the fuzz?
Ah.
Fuzz Lord Vincent. What do I have here?
See, now I just want to pretentiously call him Lord Vincent anytime I see him. Like he's a Darth. he's a Lord of the Sith. Lord Vincent.
I just like applying the word Fuzz Lord to like large regal adult cats.
I enjoy in the comics when Darth Vader gets first introduced to like the normal rank and file officers, and like the first one was like, "What do I even call you? Are you Mr. Vader? Like what is Darth Vader? You will call me Lord." Fair enough. I just love that first officer that's like, "Yeah, okay, sure, Lord Vader it is."
Just Lord? It's like the Emperor's second in command, and he's as low as Lord? Really?
I mean, Lord is a generic term.
Yeah, but Lord was typically like towards the bottom of the pile.
No, Lord could be as high as Duke.
Yeah.
Lord of the Manor.
Yeah. Lord can actually be very high, and since, Star Wars does actually have royalty and such, depending on where you are.
Sketches for identities.
Yeah, Lord just means some kind of noble. You don't know what.
But you better not get it wrong, sucker.
Fuzz Lord. Is that a term for like a well-to-do fargle?
That's Lord.
Ooh. New targets. Yeah.
Mark, would you like more drink while I'm up?
I've got this, which... Actually, yeah, grab me a... orange.
Orange.
Just an orange.
And orange. Here you are, my lord, an orange.
This is exactly what I wanted. Thanks.
Catch. Ah! Ah!
Gee.
Thanks.
Interview approaching.
Oh, no.
Staff gain experience as they poop. Well, we're not winning no deaths.
Sad.
Not the hauntedest hospital around this time, that's interesting.
Yeah, Rising Star.
Grain Hulk. That sounds terrifying.
Employer of the Year.
Could you imagine meeting a Grain Hulk?
Have you eaten your Wheaties?
We ran out of milk.
Woo, best teaching hospital.
Because some classes were taught.
Patient's choice?
Hopefully
Nope.
not. That would be dumb. Absolutely not.
Nope.
We did some science. Probably more than Orb or Bungle. They don't do a lot of science.
Well, that's not too bad.
And we didn't even talk about those other idiots. I can't remember the name right now.
Oh, it gave me the same one twice, so they're like both filling up simultaneously.
Delicious!
Very.
And every time you catch a ghost, it goes up even faster.
I think that only happens if they died from something that I haven't finished researching. Or, that I haven't fully researched.
That VIP just started dancing, like
Yep.
break dancing. What was
It's
that?
been a fantastic day of
know.
organic theater here at the Sloop. Join us for day 2, or is it game 2? Tomorrow on 2 Point Radio. If we're lucky, we'll be another day closer to a result in this year's Grand Point Final.
Cool. I don't know what he's talking about, do you?
Mm-mm.
Neat. The Last Dose by Postal Cervici. That's terrifying.
Ceviche.
We got 60K for doing that research. Yay. What's funny is I think you're researching cash.
Nope, not right now.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snatch.
Researching cash?
Yep, general research. It just gets you money.
Crap.
But no, I'm researching 8-Bitten. An upgrade to the resolution lab. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Mark said I could come over.
I changed my mind.
Alright,
No,
I'll leave.
I'm kidding.
Announcement. Bids will become full.
Oh, back on the World War III bomber thing.
Uh-huh.
Did I show you those, like, JSDF fighters that had, like, anime girl versions of their actual pilots?
No.
It's like, oh my goodness, these planes have just freaking weeb-arse waifus on them.
Assistant required.
And they're piloted by actual waifus. Those girls are really cute. And apparently badass.
That's awesome.
That's freaking awesome. I wonder if I had the power to easily find it. It was in that channel, I think. JSCF? JSCF has anime girls on some of their aircraft. That sounds like me. Jump over there. So talking about Natasha. Talking about Initial D. Give me anime jokes. Rectangle, would you kindly? Ah, Steve has appeared and says, I thought you just put it in Octothorpe weeb trash. I might have echoed it over there, but I actually got it from a whole other Discord. Found him.
Hello. Mighty Hawthorne
Edna
is back on
Plunge.
2 Point Radio.
Has potential, but
I
wants
hope
more
you'll miss
money.
me as much as I've missed you.
No.
Number 3.
With money making being so weird in this one, I don't want to take on someone I might not be able to afford.
Nothing more humiliating than being killed by a weevil helicopter.
Ooh. Another epidemic. Abominable Curse is characterized by a peculiar walk reminiscent of patients suffering from premature mummification. The disease spreads through a powerful and ancient sneeze.
I just love how excited you sounded about an epidemic.
Ooh, an epidemic.
No! We're going back into the 20s. Every 100 years we get a new plague. We don't need that.
Stop with the plagues, bulls.
Seriously, 1720, 1820, 1920. There's been a plague every time.
That's enough plagues. You can dial back on the nerds if you would. Just dial back the nerds.
Okay.
That's too much nerds.
Okay, so you need vaccination.
Yes, bro. Ha! It is done.
It is done.
I have sent you the JSDF plane pictures.
Ah.
On the cord zone.
On the cord of Dis.
Discord, you might say?
Yep. I don't want to really go anywhere near Dis if you don't mind.
New cord, who Dis.
This ain't so bad.
The city of pain isn't my kind of place.
It's true. Oh, yeah. Were we having some conversation about the circles of hell not long ago?
I think so.
As I recall, Dis starts at Circle 5.
Thought that was 6. Oh wait, the whole city does start at 5. You're right. It's part of more than one level.
I thought this. Really? Are we disagreeing on this again?
Disagreeing. Okay, we have one infected person left.
Yeah, those pictures are prefaced with JSDF sometimes puts anime girls on their planes.
That's
There they are.
pretty adorable.
But when you look, those aren't
Oh.
exactly anime girls.
Yeah. No, I see.
Violet.
She is equally adorable in 3 dimensions as she is in 2.
Yes.
And also the fact that that's an attack helicopter is terrifying. So
This is a freaking attack helicopter with a Weebar's waifu rendition of its super cute pilot. Good job, JC. You keep doing stuff.
Epidemic contained. Well done, everyone.
Yay.
Take the head
Roderick Cushion was so impressed with our hospital he wants to make a movie about his visit. He's offered to buy the rights and everything. This is some great publicity and sounds like an enthralling movie.
Ghost Hospital.
I ain't afraid of no ghost fiddle. Wait, that's ectoplasm.
Diddle Ghost.
Dental Ghost.
Dental ghost.
Lisa needs braces.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Someone needs to watch. Oh. Why did the plant miraculously and suddenly perk up before the water even began to pour?
Don't worry about it.
I am patently worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
Man, that janitor's better. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm just walking away from the ghost. Are you going after that ghost? Are you going, janitor?
Remember, you can make your hospital
Yep.
100% more
There's another
eldritch.
janitor. Going after another ghost. I was watching a completely different building.
Oh.
Remember, you can make your hospital 100% more eldritch by adding hoods to their coats.
New target. Get a level 4 GP's office. Okay.
Level up!
Lord Foxbridge said it's the thing with the latest doers.
I didn't understand a word of that.
Me neither.
As long as we're on the same page.
But you're the one who said it.
Water 10 plants. Get a level 4 office. What if I install a big gun?
What?
You know, a goop gun. From Deus Ex. The goop gun. Goop gun.
There. $75,000.
Gold star wallpaper. It's so cheap. Yeah, just like a little 3x3.
Speaking of Monica.
What?
Helicopter?
Is this not the same tune?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's similar though. It has the same cadence.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You heard
They're
it,
both
right?
in 4/4, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
On their same key, even. But I was wrong.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Oh yeah, what was the thing that you guys thought was mine that was left over here? Was it
This
this?
utility.
Nope, not
That's not
mine.
yours? I guess when I seen you open something with it.
No, I don't own anything like this.
Whose is that?
I don't know.
What the? I
That's
had one
actually
once,
pretty
but
cool.
I lost it on campus somewhere.
It's got a saw and a blade and
Yeah, it's called
Did-
the utility.
did-
It's like a 4-in-1 thing. It goes
did-
on your
driver.
Did Steve know what the heck it was?
Yeah, maybe it's Steve's.
Hey Steve, is this yours?
Yeah, do you have a utility? 4-in-1 whole thing goes on your keychain?
It's like Kat saw it,
Comes
right?
apart.
Like Kat would have said something had it been hers.
Yeah, I don't think it's hers.
Yeah.
It's not mine. Oh yeah, did you get
Oh,
the...
it's Steve's.
Okay.
There we go.
That answers that question.
Oh yeah, did you get to see all my messages I sent Mark about the video card and the game you got me?
Oh, no, I answered those as best as I could myself.
Okay, you didn't pass it along.
Nah. Yeah, the, it crashes, like, the game fails to launch, and the error it throws is, like, Vulkan failed to enumerate video devices. So Vulkan is basically
Vulkan.
just not finding the thing.
Yeah,
and he
doesn't
can't...
believe the graphics card exists. And so I got the, what was it? The...
GeForce Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And updated all the drivers, which is what all the forums said to do. Still doesn't believe me. The 40k Gladius is very convinced that there is no graphics card to run on.
Damn it, it's probably meant for like a newer card or something. Come on. No fair. I
No.
got you something else instead.
It's fine.
That's so dumb.
I know.
And of course, being a freaking Primarch, it makes it half real.
I didn't assemble all the relics. Vulcan isn't back yet. But now I have updated drivers,
There
so I
it
guess
is.
that's good.
Yay.
I'm blind.
That means you can play Elite Dangerous Horizons and not have horrible terrain issues. I was playing the beta of Horizons and needed to update my graphics drivers and didn't know it. So I landed on this ice planet. And I thought the terrain was supposed to be super spiky and rough and ridiculous and full of cliffs. No! Turns
some
out
point-
that was not the case.
At some point, you guys are going to have to play Elite Dangerous with me and show me the ropes, because
Yes.
I cannot figure that game out on my own.
It is.
It immediately was like,
Yeah.
yeah, find a job. I was like, great, I'll do this job. And it was like, good luck. Okay, are there any reticules? Are there any map markers? How do I... Nope, good luck. And I was like, alright, I'm done. I need somebody to actually show me how to do these things. Because it was just go to a point and scan something, but it didn't mark anything for me.
Did you hit the tutorial stuff? Like,
Yeah, no,
it-
I did the
Okay,
tutorials.
It should have marked it in the galaxy map.
Where's that?
Press it up.
Like I
Well,
said,
you can press M, or you can go over to
No, I pressed him and I
one
zoomed
of your.
out.
It's one of your side menus.
I
Well,
looked-
I think it's on the right now. Actually.
I
Galaxy
looked
map, there should be
through
a-
all the maps. And
Galaxy
stuff.
map.
Yeah,
Like I said, I'm gonna have.
Like
to
I know it
have-
used to be on the left. I think they moved it.
It's clear that that game is just
Or
not.
might be both. now.
It's a little too convoluted for my brain.
It's complicated.
I'm not wired for that to just figure it out.
you can pick it up, but there's places that should be telling you things. So I think something might have gotten skipped.
Yeah, I read everything that it told me.
And you play like the tutorial levels where it teaches you how to shoot, how to fight,
How to activate everything.
and arguably most importantly, how star navigate.
Yeah.
How to dock.
Yeah, how to dock, how to jump between points. That is the most unnerving thing ever. That
There's a book called Docking is Difficult.
honestly, docking's not so bad. You just take it slow.
Yeah, I mean
It used to be harder, and
they give you 10
it
minutes to
shifts
do it.
so hard. Unless you get a computer that does it for you. They just listen to the Blue Danube play.
Yep, I have one of those docking computers, not because I have trouble docking, but because I can just be like, here's the port I'm in. Activate. Get up, go grab a drink.
Yeah.
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 The advanced docking computer will even undock for you,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
which is boring and lazy, but hey, you know.
Man, saved you some time on trying to orient the yaw the correct way.
Yeah, I remember when docking was a bit harder, and even NPC ships would fail, so you'd very often you just have wreckage floating around the station, because an NPC Sidewinder would get stuck, and just donk into the corner until its time ran out, and the station opened fire on it, blowing it up.
So, while I've been slowly getting ready for, doing more Star Wars stuff and getting my Star Wars game more prepared, I realized something that from a physics standpoint is maybe the dumbest thing that I've found in Star Wars.
Was that?
Capital ships,
Mm-hmm.
like, I understand for smaller ships, but capital ships, which have localized gravity, do not adjust with the ship immediately. So a ship that turns sideways, anyone who's not strapped in will fall that direction until the gravity readjusts.
What?
Yes. Think about it. Think about how
So if
often
the
you
ship
saw a ship.
pitches, rolls, or yaws. Actually, yaw would be fine.
Yaw would be fine, but
You
yeah.
yaw, yaw. But if you pitch or roll,
Which-
people are going, ah!
Star Destroyers, when doing a turn, will in fact turn as if they're moving through Atmo, even in space, naturally.
Which is stupid, but okay.
So there's a brief amount of time that if you're not strapped in, and your ship does a hard turn in a Star Destroyer, anyone who's not ready for it is flying sideways.
Oh, there's a bulkhead nearby.
Like, I realize that that's actually
misheard.
canonical.
I misheard that as hope there's a polecat nearby.
Oh, no. Why is that on board?
But yes, that is why Star Destroyers also have to very slowly, when they change their plane of combat, move up and down. They're so slow not because, their thrusters can't handle it. It's because the G-forces would immediately hurt the crew if they accelerated too quickly.
That's funny.
Which is funny, because a full G of acceleration is actually a jump.
Yeah. Like, what? Like, I get that it's science fantasy and that really they don't have to worry about that, but that's actually the canonical physics.
They have artificial gravity, but it's a little crap.
Well, it's that ball on the bottom of a Star Destroyer. That's the gravity well. So all gravity is pulling you towards that. So if you're at the tip of the ship...
floors must get weird.
Now, supposedly it spreads out and makes it a balance, like it's actually like a sheet of gravity rather than a single point of gravity, but because space tech, whatever. But yeah, apparently it doesn't immediately adjust with the direction of the ship.
Even though you'd think it could by simply wiring in the same command interface to it. So that when the command to move the ship goes to the thrusters, the exact same command goes to the gravity to reorient it.
But yes, this is why smaller vessels can actually outmaneuver Star Destroyers quite easily. It's not because of the size, because in space, who cares how big it is? Acceleration is acceleration.
Do they know how trivial it would be to fix that?
I just love that that's how it is, and I'm like, boy, if I was retrofitting these things, there are so many things wrong with this.
Oh yeah, Star Destroyer design is...
Herp derp, we won't put anti-fighter guns on the bottom of the ship. But we can't descend them to go up and down very easily, so... And if we tilt the ship to actually fire full, regardless of where you are, we're gonna have a problem until gravity readjusts.
Yeah, it's like every time they want to make a basic pitch or roll or combined pitch roll maneuver, it's just like they have to signal all of the crew to strap in, wait like a good half minute for them to do it.
I mean,
everyone who isn't strapped in is just going to have to deal with it.
If they're moving at basic cruising speed, then it adjusts in time. But if they're at combat speed and they actually start moving, then it does not adjust quick enough. I was just like, what?
And why?
That person's about to die.
Yeah.
Got some more low HP dorks. Suffering from low HP.
Yeah.
Don't forget a radiator.
You're a radiator.
There's already one in there. Because it's copied.
Technically I am. About 90 watts, I think. Under normal circumstances. Sometimes higher if I've been like eating a lot and doing stuff.
Right.
Under normal
Sometimes less.
circumstances.
When sleeping.
No, Normal stays in Garfield and we don't have to deal with her anywhere else.
Actually, I think Normal is actually a boy kitten.
Yep.
And sometimes he goes to Abu Dhabi.
Sometimes he does go.
Sometimes he goes to Ooby Dooby.
That caught me off guard. Sometimes he goes to Doobie Doobie Doo.
Would an assistant please go to marketing?
Normal, the
Ooby-dooby-doo.
original Trap Catboy.
No, that's a dark side.
That's
Also-
bad and you should feel it.
Yeah, that's a word you don't use.
Dork.
What?
It's considered a slur against trans people.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that. Not my intention.
Now you know.
Okay.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. But I understand it was not your intention.
Yes, but our audience
yes.
should hear that fact.
Yes.
That
Yes.
no, my bad.
No worries.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
What does Steve not get?
Hmm?
Wow.
Think Admiral Akbar.
You can say the blasted word.
Well, yeah, but
Trap means many things.
it does.
It's like,
In this context, it
it could be a pit with spikes below it. Or
while
spring-loaded
not
tooth-
realizing that it was a slur, it typically refers to someone who looks female but is actually male, is typically how I've seen it used, but apparently in a trans, yeah, I can see why that would be.
Mm-hmm. I need a DNA lab. And actually, right now, no, I don't have a doctor who can run a DNA lab right now, so no, I will not take the epidemic that I cannot treat.
Yeah, sadly, it's a term that I had seen commonly used on the internet without realizing that it was a slur.
It in its initial, like initially it was just like insensitive, you know. It didn't really get classified as a slur until it got sufficiently widespread.
Gotcha.
And
Well,
applied
still,
in certain ways.
insensitive is definitely not my intention either,
right,
so...
of course,
Largely it was badly misapplied by terms.
yeah.
Makes
Because
sense.
in like terms of like video game characters, you can have someone who looks or kind of dresses feminine, but is actually entirely masculine, and is not trans at all. Just like that would actually be a trap
Maintenance
definition.
announcement. Plants need water.
However, a lot of unpleasant people grab the word and use it to torment people who actually are.
See, that's the part I wasn't aware of. Yay, privilege.
She says, I hate the people use it for that still. It's dumb. Sheriff Russell says, yeah, it depends on what you mean by actually in that sentence, and that's where it gets heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, most commonly for my purposes, I'd always seen it as like anime characters that identify as male, but are like wearing dresses and whatnot and look very feminine. Which is why I didn't realize that there was anything wrong with that. That was fine with me, but I get it.
Yeah, most often those characters are not trans at all.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Hence the not having the connection there.
Right. They're effeminate, but they are masculine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yay, education.
Mm-hmm.
I learned something today.
Yay, learning.
Super Nintendo Charles and Charles.
I'm learning.
I just love that in your hospital you have candy dispensers everywhere.
Yeah.
Candy and coffee. It keeps the workers working.
Yep.
Doctors don't need to be healthy.
Not to be weird about it, but it keeps their energy level up so they don't have to take breaks as often. When they do need a break, they need to go take a freaking break. Because I've seen like doctors and nurses whose energy bar is like all the way at the bottom, and they're like in desperate need of the toilet.
It was
and
just like,
aren't
what are you
going up
doing?
Go take a nap, dummy! Stop killing yourself.
Stop killing yourself. Stop killing yourself.
Quit it. Fawcett says, and it's also a fact that in media, in general, trans people are depicted as trying to trick straight characters.
Yeah, which is also a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Clicking even more now?
Yes.
Yeah.
The media vilifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a character, the Count of Monte Cristo anime, Beppo, I believe, actively does trick some of the characters. Though I think that's because he's working for the villain or something. I forget.
Right, but then you have that character is a bad guy, therefore they're being depicted as bad people. I get it. Yeah.
I think it's a case of he is being paid to work for the villain. I don't quite remember what's going on there. Also, that room needs a radiator.
Yes, it does.
Michael one says, I'm going to work a 12-hour shifts and my bloodstream is mostly coffee. Give me that candy dispenser. Sugar Fawcett says, puppies.
Puppies! Puppies! Puppies!
Those poppies.
Yes,
And the
yeah,
big
must-
scanner doesn't have a
Dang
radiator.
it! Shut up!
Hey,
Shut-
best friend.
Shut up, crime! There we go.
Hey.
Radiate. I'm the radiator, warming up whenever you shit. I don't know.
Are you just hanging out on the floor and being cute?
Mark, I realize those were words, but what?
I bring forth Kitty.
You do.
Kitty is one. Kitty is soft. No tweet.
It's Lord Vince.
Oh, my legs.
Lord Vince. Master of thumbs.
Internet, behold, the Fuzz Lord Vincent graces you with his fuzzy,
Aw, yay.
his soft presence.
His fuzzy appendages.
Of his presence.
Remember, kids, 5 out of the 6 ends of a cat are pointy.
Maintenance announcement.
No one of them isn't always. Only the cat's many.
And 2 of them are retractable, but
4 of them are attractive.
the back paws aren't.
No, they're attractive.
No.
They're not out right now.
Yes, they are.
Are they?
But they're there.
Yeah, they're there.
Cats lack the physical ability to retract their back claws.
Thought they could.
Nope.
Sugar Fawcett says retractable butt. Preceded by poppies, my pretties. Poppies. I need to buy a bigger desk. Hams, do you have any desk suggestions?
I quite like my desk, but I got it at a secondhand office store. So I can't really tell you anything about its brand or whatever. It's a roll top. It's really nice.
Such a regal beastie.
Oh shoot, I forgot one in the break room too.
Meh. Can't believe you done this.
In fact, you know what? It's larger than normal, so I will give it a large radiator.
A freezing break room. What a cruel thing to do.
Yeah.
No wonder they never go on break. It's warmer to be doing your
Fact.
job.
In fact, break time.
Let's see how good of a view
Maintenance announcement.
we can get of this
Bins will become full.
Sugar Fawcett says, I probably need to do that. I know Madison has one. Like one says, the break room. Come here to chill out. Mm-mm.
It's got all these drawers and stuff. It's absolutely full of them.
I got drawers and stuff. I'm absolutely full of them.
Doctor to research, please.
We're brought to you by Politask 2-in-1 shoe polish and frying oil. Serving 2-point cloudy.
No, sir.
2-point radio.
We don't have a doctor who can do radiology. What is this?
Yeah, that's why training needs to happen, and more hires need to happen.
Sugar Fawcett says, oh, I know that style. Preceded by, I'm also planning on building a desktop because I'm permanent enough.
Nice.
What?
Like employed, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like he was a permanent. Like a creature. I mean, yes, but. Oh, so you're fast as a sorcery now. Michael wants an instant.
Rooms. Chromotherapy.
Scratching the fence. Launch a marketing campaign. Train a nurse. Okay, you're right, Mark. He says I'm in one place. I got that chair from Helping Cat Move.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, she had a couple of chair sheets stolen from Saitel, and that was the upstairs one. Oh my goodness, did I do my knee? I did my knee a dirty with those 3 days of moving or lapse. Helping someone move is one thing, but when they badly injured their ankles and like can't do most of the work themselves, that's basically just like moving,
Yes.
but mostly on your own.
Bad combo, real bad combo. Also not great.
Where are the cat maintenance urchins? There they are.
Donald Dump. Hangry, nausea-inducing now.
True.
Yeah.
Nearly got to the top of the Pointy Mountains.
Time to engage in feline maintenance.
Listen to what time it is.
Doctors required to run mega scanner.
Since I was just winning you, what's on your mind, my dear? I think that we need to speak. And outside of the glass, but I'm out of my depth. Ooh, fish whispers. Well, that's all I can hear.
You heard this one before, John?
I have, in fact.
Oh, fish whispers. Like a fish.
Oh, well, you know. Do you know what that means?
Jasmine Odyssey, what the F?
That you need.
Problem?
No problem. I'm just raking the cat leaves. That's what I call the great big danger flakes that come on. Good boy.
Is there a place you know just
Fish Whisperers.
like a fish. And oh, well, you know, do you know what that means? That fish whispers
Wanna brush your face?
that's indeed. You got no sense of humor. Don't have any interest or read books or the news. You can't tell truth from a ruler. Can't even make your dinner and you can't tie your shoes. And I know what they're asking. Who's the stupid loser that's still hanging around? I'm afraid that they've lost me. 'Cause though they might be right, there's only one thing to say. It's that you've got an excellent face. No way that I could replace that smell, yeah, even a trace. You've got an excellent face.
Nice smelling face. Roach Burger.
Unstoppable Nightmare Cardigan.
You never had a conversation get very far. You got no sense of direction. You're always getting lost and never know where you are. And I know what they're asking. Who's the stupid loser that's still hanging around? I'm afraid that they've lost me. 'Cause though they might be right, there's only one thing to say. It's that you've got a nice smelling face. No way that I could replace the smell, yeah, even a trace. You've got a nice smelling face. So what you're not interesting, clear or kind or understanding. So what you're not enterprising, but there's something about the way. It's that you've got a nice smelling face. No way that I could replace that smell, yeah, even a trace. You've got a nice smelling face. You've got a nice smelling face. No way that I could replace that smell, yeah, even a trace. You've got a nice smelling face.
I like that they added those to the.
Man, I gave Vince some treats and he still walks out. I honestly don't give the kitty treats often enough. We've had that same box for a while now.
Yeah. Elvish Plop. Terrible name. Staff.
Elves poop?
Yeah, for the time being, let's have it be both diagnosis and treatment. Get lots of people through there. Train a janitor. Easily done.
Hey, Steve.
VIP is still possible.
Hey, Steve.
Training janitor. Awesome.
Oh.
Look at those idiots on the freezing hall like a bunch of dummies. Brr. How did they do this? Scotty Flub.
was forced to close one of its experimental treatment centers this morning after its cybernetic doctors experienced a malfunction and started performing autopsies on all patients. Mongol says the error is being corrected and the centers will reopen soon.
Dr. Frog, my slowly.
Most wanted in cardiology.
Get
Who's the
level.
slowly by Dr. Frog?
It's Dr. Frog by Slowly.
They call him Dr. Frog.
Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Frog.
Not a real doctor, but he is a real frog. Frog. Lives like a frog.
There.
It smells like cat trees. I should probably go cleanse it. Maybe. I should do most of these things.
Doctor required in hands lab.
Level 4 Pharmacy.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You'll have to excuse me if I sound a little less effervescent than usual today. It was a bit of a restless night in the Hawthorne household, and I'm afraid I didn't get much sleep. My spaniel, Federico, woke me up in a fit of barking, and when I went to fetch him a bowl of baked beans, that always calms him right down, I noticed a bit of a commotion outside. 7 police cars, 2 ambulances, and the remains of what I believe one calls a street gang fight. Not a pretty sight, let me tell you. Still, all those blue and red lights certainly did give the street a festive look, and I'm happy to say by this morning, most of the teeth had been hosed away. Now, let's listen to some jolly wake-me-up music.
Most of the teeth had been hosed away. Promotions.
Nurse wanted in fluid analysis.
Fluid analysis.
I just promoted someone.
Nope.
And now, well, it'll happen again soon enough. But still, that's always frustrating.
Patients arriving for pharmacy.
Nope.
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank you.
Nice.
Catward. On a cat adventure.
Meow.
Are you going to your designated bedding place?
Training was complete.
There we
Class
go.
dismissed.
You're so weird about that. And flop. This is the designated bedding area back here.
Ah, I see.
Where he goes when he wants pets.
Actually, hold on.
And that's why Vader throws his saber. That is, in fact, the moment he says that line is when Luke takes the high ground.
Pharmacy.
That's funny.
Nice.
Not planned, obviously, but just brilliant. Or maybe I'm not giving Lucas enough credit, and he did actually notice that and think that it was funny.
Maybe that was the whole reason for the high ground gag.
Yeah. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground, just like Darth Maul had on me in episode 1, but I still cut him in half.
Toilets need routine service.
Don't try it.
I think the implication was that in their, like, sparring, they were fairly evenly matched to the point that basically whoever had the tiny advantage of the higher ground tended to win.
Picture taken of a lion right after he snuck up on the photographer and roared at him to scare him.
Maintenance announcement.
Look at that happy lion.
Need water.
He got you. That is a happy lion. Rar lols.
No particular malice in that line.
No.
Just,
Nope, lion wasn't trying to kill you.
Screw with this human.
I snuck up on a
Let's see,
human.
can I... Yeah, this is pretty effing close, I'd say. What do you do if I do this?
Brrr.
Gotcha.
Well, so most cats, like, we've studied the psychology of cats, and most cats view humans as just larger, slightly dumber cats to them. Because we don't know how to hunt and do basic cat things. But they view us as equals. We're other cats. So I wonder if lions are the same way and we're just smaller, dumber cats. I'm gonna teach this kid how to get snuck up on. Get owned, noob. Or if that's just a house cat thing.
It's funny that they consider us to be dumb.
Right, well, because...
In light of our obvious, weird, mystical abilities.
But we lack the basic understanding of grooming and hunting that they do, so clearly we're dumber cats.
But we also make light and water show up out of freaking nowhere.
Nah. You can be magic and still dumb. See every D&D game ever.
Yeah, that's the trouble with playing the wizard. Like, dang it, my character's smarter than me. How in the heck do I do this?
Yep.
How am I supposed to make the decisions the wizard would make? When this guy is a freaking 20.
everything about this.
Like, I have like a 15 or 16 probably. This guy's got a 20. I can't successfully do this.
It's Ahsoka. Young Ahsoka surrounded by clone troopers.
Oh, I was wondering, like, who the heck is
The
that?
Sweaty Palms area. Or as the hotels like to tell the tourists, it's time to look forward to another fancy grand fun time.
Bong.
Enjoy
Bong.
your stay.
Restock 8 vending machines.
All her clone dads.
Marketing.
The thing underneath it is like, watch your language, Commander.
I misread this blog. Unfortunately, you'll be traveling through the surrounding blog.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep, well, they're dying.
Sugar Frosted says, "In zoos, I wouldn't be surprised." I think it's funny that we basically gave cats society. See, it says, "You just need charisma to cast as a sorcerer. Intelligence could be a dump stat."
Intelligence is never a dump stat. Ever.
It's never a good idea, but you could.
No. At worst, the worst you let your intelligence get is an 8, so that you only have a -1.
Yeah, you don't want it to be lower, otherwise it's going to negatively affect some important rolls.
Like,
Will be colourful.
no, even your barbarian should have an intelligence of 10, alright? Been too many games, man. Too many games.
Sugar Frosted says, "The complicated social structures cats have isn't anything like their wild kin." Yeah, true. Like actual Felis sylvestris, the forest cat that our house cats are closest related to, they're a bit more lonely than our cats. They don't form colonies.
These are toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect.
Colonialism. It even affects our pets.
Training box complete. Class dismissed.
Litterer.
Every day, hundreds of Pointians have their life force drained by corners they're not aware of. Smooth yourself over by checking
Wow.
into an orb
This gets more
wellness
awful the
center.
longer you,
Seeking the power
the more you
of the
read.
orb.
Fantastic.
The orb is the perfect shape and the perfect solution. More 2-point, more often. This is 2-point
She's
radio.
wearing that.
She is wearing that.
Red flags! Red flags everywhere!
Maintenance required. Initiated.
I see like a couple.
No. Like, she's saying she's mentally ill.
Ah. I was about to say, I don't see that much of a problem with the shirt, really.
No. It's...
It's like, okay, she's wearing a interesting choice of anime shirt.
Well, it's specifically the...
She's a little young. And I see she has dissociative personality disorder.
Yeah.
New illness, floppy disks discovered.
I hear that happens to a lot of computers.
Do you have
It leaves the sufferer with limited memory?
Yes, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
wearing that.
I've seen that line appear.
You know, after all of the things that we've seen Jedi do, there's something really funny about Obi-Wan just sitting there in the little shackles, like, yeah, I could totally use the Force to remove these, but oh no, we're captured. Quick, Anakin, let's do something dramatic to get out of these.
It's like, huh,
Patience, please.
wonder how I can make use of this.
Hospital attractiveness of 60% and generate 200 research points. I have very close to 60% right now. Where is shy of that? Where can I most improve? Oh, all over the place.
So you were more familiar with Rogue Trader than I am.
Yeah.
Why is what's happening there interesting?
Okay.
And well, Sugar Frosted says it was a good point, to be honest. Lucy Massive. A lance should not curve. If your lens isn't straight, you're probably not likely to hit anything with it, and if you do, it's likely to break.
Water to Rosebush met the target.
Woo!
I had a feeling that would happen.
Now I just need to generate more research points. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Frosted says, honestly, when Obi-Wan drops down from the rafters and says, hello there, that's good writing from the prequels.
Hello there, General Kenobi. Actually, you know what the best part is? In Star Wars Legion, there is a unique stratagem if Obi-Wan Kenobi is your commander that he can pop called Hello There.
It just shows up in front of someone's face.
It gives him buffs or something, but it's just the fact that they went ahead and was like, yeah, this is one of his unique abilities. That line. It's good.
Just, slightly annoy the enemy by showing up.
I mean,
Like, oh, hi!
the only thing I find even remotely humorous about this is the fact that A, the priest on a motorcycle, which I'm guessing is a Red Redemptionist, is lighting things on fire and blew up a Sentinel, and that there's a Howling Banshee chomping the back of a Chimera tank. That's a little funny. Howling Banshee got in your rear armor, get chopped, power sword for the win.
Ah! That's what's happening.
Yeah. Because in Rogue Trader, armor facings still matter. So if you're on rear armor, that's their weakest point. So it's just a space elf wearing a helmet that shrieks and causes, insanity effects, using a sword that's basically got a lightsaber field, and cutting into the back of the guardsman tank while yelling at them. That would genuinely be terrifying.
Yes, the Alice Tepis there is the apparently screaming banshee attached to the back of the Chimera. And it's like, what's a screaming banshee? What's a Chimera?
Chimera
I
is
can't tell from this.
Chimera is a transport tank, so presumably it's full of dudes with their flashlight guns, hearing the shrieking of death on the outside of their tank
And their
as a
brown
lightsaber starts opening the tank from the back, which is their only exit.
Fetch my brown pants!
Psychic space elves with lightsabers.
Surgery calling doctor.
Yeah. On the tabletop, the effect of their shrieking masks, the Banshee mask, hence why they're called Banshees, is that they're so terrifying you're not allowed to overwatch. So while they're running at you, you're just too scared to shoot. Nope. No time to affix bayonets, run.
It's a terrible combination of skills. No, it has potential and inspiring. Even if you don't have any, like, basic skills, that's fine. I will teach you something. I'm gonna teach you an expression. I quit.
Clearly, if you're saying psychic space elf, you have to spell space with a P. Yeah, like the standard psychic stance.
Oh, like spelf. Okay. I was like, space is spelled with a P, Daniel.
No, I mean PSP.
Okay.
As in psychic. Yeah, like standard psychic
Right.
stance.
Okay. Okay. I understand now.
Fetch the brown pants.
Oh, I should mention that this elf is also probably trained for like 1,000 years before she ever saw a battlefield.
Like elves do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the whole elves.
Which on the tabletop, one Howling Banshee getting in your Chimera wouldn't be that scary right now.
One like equals one Howling Banshee.
But,
Sorry, that's just where my brain went.
but in the lore, that is absolutely a bad situation to be. No. Driver, I want you to step on the gas and not stop. But sir, there's a cleric lighting the road on fire. I don't care, we're in a tank. Drive.
Ordinary fire's not a problem. Does that look like Promethean to you? No? Just ordinary fire? Go!
I mean, Prometheum is the fuel in every flamer weapon. So...
So not ordinary fire.
No!
More fire.
Welcome to 40k. All flamers use Prometheum. In fact, there's a higher grade called Purified Prometheum.
Well, surely sometimes you encounter ordinary fires from, just stuff getting hot and exploding and burning.
Okay, fine. But not in a flame weapon.
I assume ordinary fires aren't that dangerous. In comparison. As opposed to, like, melted weapons, there's...
Okay, yeah, but melted weapons are a beam of atom-splitting death. If you're using a melta weapon on anything but a vehicle, it's overkill.
They're surprisingly ineffective on ships. Yeah, they set a bunch of stuff on fire in the ship, but it don't really hurt the ship that much.
Wait a second. I've been forgetting radiators again.
Oh no! Remember, the 5th of Radiator.
Remember Radiator November?
These radiators sound like a kind of alcohol. Steve says, I couldn't chime in when you were talking about it not being a dump stat since I was playing a game that doesn't pause.
Ah,
But yes, it's still okay as a dump stat and it doesn't ruin anything. I think he's firing the sarcasm beam.
I hope so. Because I firmly disagree, sir.
Goodness, book smarts aren't the same as street smarts. Book sharks aren't the same as street sharks.
You are correct.
I don't want to encounter book sharks. That doesn't sound awesome at all. You're not angering physics this time?
No. That made it take way too long for the nurses and patients to get to and from. Yeah, it did.
Angering physics?
Yeah,
You can do it.
previously I kind of overlapped them by zigzagging them.
Oh, I see. Since they have that weird...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, causing the curtain bars to take up the same physical space. Which, you think that'd make physics angry. And it sort of did.
It made pathing.
And that messed up the pathing. And everybody took forever to get back there. And yes, several rooms need radiators. You can tell because they're blue. It makes them look sad.
It is so weird to think about history and how certain events overlap and certain people were alive in weird parts.
Mm-hmm.
Reminding people that Winston Churchill served as an MP for 64 years and served under both Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah.
Which means technically he was part of the Victorian era.
In his youth.
But still,
Mm-hmm.
you don't think of Winston Churchill as Victorian era.
Late Victorian.
Sure, but
Still.
Very late. Steve says, no, I'm not being sarcastic. You don't have to read Jack when you're a sorcerer since it kind of comes naturally. Yeah, you don't need to read stuff for your, primary, spellcastery.
yeah, but when your GM makes you use your intelligence stat to do decision making, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing, and he's like, you're not smart enough to think of that. Check. And you fail, and then you can't do intelligent things because your character's not smart enough. And then you make poor decisions in character that you wouldn't have otherwise if you were a smarter human, or whatever race you're playing.
Now, of course, this depends on your GM. They might not
Right.
always do that.
I have experienced GMs that actually make the stats reflect your personality.
And some role players will do that even without GM input. They'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
what I should do is this, but I think my character's too dumb for
Right.
that, so someone better get ready to compensate for what I'm about to do here. Which is the dumb thing. Of course, you don't want to overdo that kind of roleplay because that can just make everyone's game horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, my character should by all rights be doing the stupid thing here, but that would just be a real pain in the arse, so I'm going to say he accidentally does the smart thing for once in his life.
Year review imminent.
Yeah. No, if you're in a game where your GM never ties your stats to your decision making, then you're right. At that point, intelligence is a dump stat for certain classes. 100%.
Yeah. And really, most of the time I've encountered your character stats are like the get out of jail free card if you, the player, can't figure something out.
Right.
Your GM can be like, okay, your character should know this, so
your
roll
character is
for
smart
it.
enough to get this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it goes both ways. It can be a positive thing too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Patient's Choice.
Nice.
How are we doing on Prestige? Hey! Awesome!
Very nice.
Probably from all that gold star wallpaper.
Yup. Research? Woohoo!
Hey.
We are tearing it up.
But are you the best? Yeah, you are.
That Laurel.
Mm-hmm.
Got everything but no deaths. Because people die.
Yup.
You can pick that wreath apart and put it in your soup for months.
Offer you a laurel and hearty handshake.
It's made of bay leaves,
Toilets provided.
and there's olives on it. You can basically eat the whole thing.
There you go. This is the kind of elf waifu I want.
Elfu waifu.
Cute.
Fairly heavily armored there.
Yeah, cute, capable, not going to die to a stray arrow. Mark, so that you know.
Nice.
Little scar on her face from I presume was a training accident.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
Oops.
Or possibly a survived battle. Not really sure if there's veterans going on there or not. Could be. Steve says, dude, you need to get a new you get a new DM at that point. Then you have a low whiz.
A bit of a scandal this morning after it emerged that Jumbo Medical Solutions has been secretly extracting blood samples from people using Jumbo vending machines. The company says it's merely monitoring the health of all its customers, which is awfully nice of them, I must say.
Nope! I'm gonna nope away from those vending machines, thank you very much.
It is also worth saying that I typically play systems that aren't like D&D, so playing 40k, low int is not your friend. Because int governs a lot of things. And some of them, well, and in 40k, failing things tends to have the opposite effect. So like, you try to bandage someone but your intelligence is low, so you actually hurt them because you tightened it too tight and caused more bleeding.
Oops.
Yeah. Like, so low int can be killer, literally.
In reference to that, the 40k shenanigans that are taking place. Apparently right before that, the Chimera went full speed through a set of doors, down a hallway, over a few people, and through another set of doors. At which point the Banshee jumped onto the back of it. Like, during that action.
Why is there a Chimera tank inside?
Well, it drove through a wall, I presume.
Also, they're so weird because they're officially a troop transport, but they're also a light tank.
It's like someone took in... wait, not ATV.
ATV.
APC?
APC, thank you. Armored Personnel Carrier is what I was looking for. An APC, and put more guns on it. Or maybe just a bigger gun.
Well, it has a small tank turret up top, and then it has built-in firing ports so that the guardsmen inside can just shove their guns out and spray at things as they drive by.
Like you do.
When getting a car, you pay for the whole speedometer, but you rarely use the whole speedometer.
I suppose.
Steve says, the argument you were using, or that a DM where low int makes you do stupid decisions just means you're using the wrong definition for D&D, and that's what I was arguing against. There's
Yeah.
systems that link int and whiz into the same stats, since there isn't always a whiz stat in the system.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm saying int is a dump stat in D&D context.
In Raw, by the rules, you are correct. I don't have an argument against that. You're right. Oh, poor wording on the side.
I presume that's shortly before they become moms.
What?
You can have that image right back.
Oh no. It exited out. Now I have to scroll all the way back down to find that again for Mark. Woo! I found that. I was like, what? What?
And apparently me, unfortunately knowing what that means, snapped you about in twain.
Yep.
What if I didn't know what that means?
Well, then I would have had to explain it on air, and I'm not sure I
You
could have.
not! You can always...
No, your inquiry for knowledge must...
You can always be like, I'll tell you when you're older.
that is true. I could go with that one instead. You are correct.
Which implies any point in the future.
Patients,
Man, when you pulled that one on me the other day, it's like, I'm older than you are.
Yes, you're 35.
Something important is arriving.
You're almost 35, but yeah.
Something important is arriving.
There you go. I made it back.
Oh no. Oh no. That is definitely not stream safe.
Nope.
But oh no.
Yup.
It's like they already did.
Steve goes on to say, but a barbarian shouldn't have to get
Oh,
to
God.
a 10 in the end. Honestly, it's a bit of a waste. Unless you're not doing a point master.
Doctor required in DNA.
Like
Hey,
once
look! I just found it on my own.
Oh, hey, them! Hey, what the heck is going on?
There are mascot troops.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't know they were sisters.
Fantastic. Anyway, you were
Goodness,
saying.
That's hilarious. Mike once said to paraphrase an old radio PSI ad, you'll pay for the whole paintbrush, but you'll only use the edge. No, I can only use the tip
Just the tip.
of a paintbrush.
We didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you'd use the tip of roost.
What?
To peck things.
Remember what a rooster says?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Paintbrush?
What?
I thought I was the one that forgot this joke.
I'm not sure I ever knew this joke.
And by joke, I mean stupid reference from back in the Ragnarok Online days.
I don't remember. Are you talking about Joe?
Someone says, what does the rooster say? And someone said paintbrush, possibly me, accidentally interrupting that chat. And it was very silly and everyone cracked up and it was into it for a while.
Okay, now I remember that.
There you go!
Yeah, I wasn't present.
Oh god! I forgot about the epidemic and now 12 people are infected.
Don't forget about the epidemic!
Oh no! Zumbas!
Get those mummy walking fools! Vaccinate! Find those dopes! None have escaped, at least. It was funny. Last time we had an epidemic like this, he vaccinated everybody aside from, I think, 2 people who up and died instead.
Oh.
Yup.
And so we got a big old bonus for having leftover vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Because they died without spreading it.
Wow.
They didn't even die from it.
Yeah.
They died because they're like already low in health. Ah, 10 infected.
Yeah. Where are they? Like, if they're in treatment already, there's... I will have difficulty noticing. All I can do is stop and go and stop and go. And hope to catch them while they're walking.
Remember, in the 19th century, physicians discovered morphine and heroin, which suppresses coughing at its source, the brain.
That's not a good cough suppressant, though.
I mean, it's really effective.
It's disrecommended, however.
She says, is the ladle that stirs the soup of
You
life.
gotta light your grill, use a flamethrower, you know.
Soup into big balls.
It works.
Stir it.
It's just not necessary.
Both ways.
Epidemic fail. Wow, that was loud. Because that was everything happening at once.
4 infected people detected, 20 vaccines.
Minus 12 rep. Ugh.
What happened? Did you not get them in time or something?
We don't have enough vaccines left to eradicate the contagious disease.
Oh, poopers! That's how it operates.
Infected people remaining 18.
Our
Ugh.
quarantine was unsuccessful. Disease control are handling the situation.
Oops.
Nurse required in cloud clinic.
Guess I need to be a little more careful there.
It's mostly just don't forget about.
Yeah.
Don't not pay attention.
Well, no, like I had it at first, and then I got distracted by something else and forgot that it happened.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I left the plague unchecked.
Oh, I thought it was just the oven. I left the plague oven on.
Was that the doctor equivalent?
Steve says, don't wake Daddy. But you gotta sneak into the kitchen for a snack.
From Parker Brothers.
Somehow you made that horrifying. Well done.
Thanks.
That also sounds terribly uncomfortable.
I'm just speaking while I'm healing.
It's pretty easy to do. It sounds really, really weird.
Yeah, but still sounds uncomfortable.
Only if you try to be really loud. If you're not too loud, it doesn't put too much strain on your vocal cords or anything. It just sounds very, 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 very strange.
And you are inhaling instead of exhaling, so you stop being able to talk as your lungs get too full.
As opposed to the other way around.
However, if you're using a decent amount of air for each word, you can actually talk non-stop by going in and out and in and out.
Well, this
Like
is
Burger.
fantastic. So, with all of the things of like various corporations bowing to China because of their market, and specifically, apparently, there was some part of Hollywood that talked about not wanting to include too many gay people in their films because China wouldn't buy them because they're censored there. Hey, you know what else is banned in China by Chinese film censors? Nudity, ghosts, Brad Pitt. Do you see Hollywood shirking on any of those things? Of course not. So why would we buy the because China excuse when Hollywood excludes gay people? And the immediate response: are you advocating for a film involving a nude, gay, ghostly Brad Pitt? Because if so, I will have a screenplay with you by the end of the week.
Nude, gay, ghostly Brad Pitt, and Winnie the Pooh.
Boy, this is getting real anime weird real quick.
Oh yeah, hide the peanut butter.
What?
Unnecessary instructions that imply way more bad things than what we were doing before.
On 2 Point Radio.
Cheese
Hello,
pizza.
my dear confidants.
Cheese
Sir Nigel
pizza.
Bickleworth, hero of the cultural elites, has arrived to grace your radio with his infinite insight and good taste.
Michael 1 says, or instead of a flamethrower, light your barbecue with liquid oxygen. There's video somewhere I forgot who did that. Ignition time? Yeah, around 3 seconds, but the grill was consumed in the process.
Yikes.
Steve says, I like to say cheese pizza while inhaling, just to be a robot.
Cheese pizza.
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound a little robotic, actually, especially the cheese.
Cheese.
It
Cheese
kinda
pizza.
does.
Cheese pizza. Who wants a cheese pizza? Cheese pizza with Alfredo sauce.
Jesus.
Sauce is hard to say like that, I must say.
Sauce.
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 What is happening?
Original tweet.
Why are there hearts coming off the character atop, though? That sounded...
Oh, I see.
In the upper panel.
Yeah.
You have to do that? Never mind.
Nurse to general diagnosis.
Ah, yes. Hundreds of eyes, flaming wheels.
Howling Banshee without her mask.
Yep.
Space
That is-
elves.
Spells.
That's a terrible combination of skills.
One treatment type and 3 diagnosis points.
Other way
Why?
around. Other way around. 1 diagnosis type and 3 treatment points.
Oh, whoops. Bye, Logan. Ooh, Usha Bunting has no skills that can be trained.
Weak bladder, though.
Oh, Constantine. And then Yielding
Want
Torrent.
some more money?
Ceaseless.
Terribly dull, but that's... You can deal with that if they're at the treatment stage. Because if you bore them right before they're on their way out anyway, that's not a big deal. I'll take it. And by it, I mean them.
I love Magnus the Red. He's so close to being awesome, but he always somehow manages to screw it up.
It's good at finding cookies, though.
Look at this cookie guy.
There is no sin but ignorance. Magnus, honey, I think there are sins besides ignorance. You're so close to awesome, but
Jumbo McNally.
I
think it's been too long in the world.
Who
Yeah.
helped Jumbo Corp walking into our studio this morning. Alas, it was merely a cardboard cutout advertising his upcoming lecture on the financial future of Trueport County. I've signed up to hear his inspiring words, and so should you.
So,
Please repair
in the Discord where the speedometer thing happens, I have a digital thermometer. It does not have range. Negative 127 to 128? 0 to 255? I mean, presuming it has an 8-bit buffer. The OCD in me shouts, speed is always non-negative. Sorry about that.
I love the using pictures of the characters from Clone Wars, like Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, with Tumblr quotes on them.
Oh dear.
This could get questionable swiftly.
Ahsoka. Half of Tumblr wants to F, the other half wants to die. Anakin. I want to F and then die. Obi-Wan. Cicadas, the lot of you.
I gotta go record my life and then grab a snack, because I'm munchy.
Snack!
Snack!
Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green.
I'm sorry, Daniel, I don't see you that way.
What is painfully stupid?
We're having fun tonight.
I love how this tune works in the do 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 do.
Yep.
After the first like 4 measures. Hey. Hey. You gonna drink Marcy? That'd be cute.
Oh, good. I actually like these. Tumblr horoscopes.
Uh-oh.
Aries. Don't shoot for success. Shoot for increasing the rate of failures per second. It's all a numbers game. Taurus. Unfortunately for everyone, being loved requires effort on your part.
Burn.
Gemini. You are a delicate flower watered with caffeine and constant vague threats of homelessness.
Come back, Vince.
Cancer. Most juice is just mulch that large wealthy organizations have told you is safe to drink. Don't listen to the system. Drink whatever mulch strikes your fancy.
I'd rather drink the juice of a fruit, thank you.
Leo. Do complex and difficult things for no other reason than that you have the time. No buts, only actions.
What about butt actions?
Butt actions are acceptable. Virgo. You are held back by your foolish belief that you are capable of sentient thought. Do the right thing and forget human language.
Hey, Sam, you listen to
Libra. The man who showers with a gun is a fool every day. Even when he does thwart the robbery, he still looked like a goof.
And a doof.
Scorpio. The stars and I are honestly impressed. We didn't realize someone could eat spaghetti that incorrectly. We've broken new ground here.
Scorpio's probably the same person that ruined that poor pumpkin pie.
Alphachoose, which I don't remember.
The face.
Ah, thank you.
Snake.
Things are bad, but at least nobody has sunk a spear into your throat. Wait, hang on. Getting an update from the stars. Okay, so bad news, buddy.
Incoming spear.
Sagittarius. Why are you paying for coffee when the cream jug is right there? Capricorn. Inventing genre, bending new forms of flamingo drowning.
Flamingo drowning?
Yes.
Strange.
Aquarius. You've done an excellent job so far of making people with making friends with the spider people that live in the abandoned subway tunnels. Keep it up.
Yeah, soon they'll be our allies.
And Pisces. Some people may be having second thoughts about your decision to replace your hair with fine silver wire. But you are not one of those people. The title of this is Normal Horoscopes. Yeah, Scorpio's my favorite. We didn't realize someone could eat spaghetti that incorrectly.
Steve says, if only we could finish Star Fox Adventures. But that's a tricky endeavor.
Boo!
Mike one says, yes, spaghetti goals achieved. You have achieved horrible, horrible success at spaghetti.
Hey, pop quiz. Which phrase is most quintessentially American? Lunch debt. Medical bankruptcy. School lockdown drill. National prayer breakfast.
Medical bankruptcy. All of my hate. Just all of it.
I don't like any of
The
those.
girl that has a terrible beam at that poor sentence. Sheesh. Ugh. Hey, can you toss me that fancy picture of that mess?
Oh, I can get back up to it, sure.
Someone posted a picture with the mask. And I'm like, ah, I have access to
Access to a room.
One's the sector third, I think.
Yeah.
Promote a vending machine. Restock a staff member. Does that mean Pete?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hey, there you are. Oh, wait. The last time I had you, it was on Messenger. You are no longer on Facebook. How can I send this picture to you?
Discord works.
Okay. Discord. The last picture I sent you was the little cat screaming out the window going, "Father, I crave violence."
Yeah, stupid Zuck robots deactivating people's account at the drop of a hat these days.
Boom. Sent it.
Reminder, for the safety of your accounts, never throw someone a whole folder of pictures. They'll flag you for spam, apparently. Which is apparently grounds for an instant ban. You know, it's kind of rude. But Zuck's gonna Zuck, I guess.
Buttzuck?
Yeah, butt Zuck. You
That
know,
was suck.
There.
Doctor to research, please.
Wow, that is also a terrible combination of skills. Carl Eruption. It's like... Yay. I am required to inform you that the 2 Point Health Ministry has awarded your hospital a 1-star rating. We have launched an investigation into how this was possible, but do keep up the good, albeit suspicious, work. Quit whilst you're ahead and move on to the county's tropical south, or stay there, of all places, if you really are indeed that stupid. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge.
Well, I feel like we should leave then.
no, I think we're not so bad.
Where were you desperate for the toilet? There are toilets everywhere.
Brought to you by Art.
Hey, you're a good doctor.
Replace your art with a cleaner, more generous art.
Yes. Yeah, I like mask on with the power field active versus mask off, no power field. Just the big sword.
Spell's gonna spell looks so much weirder than it sounds.
Spelves.
Spell's gonna spell?
Gonna spell for them spelves.
Arson? Oh, you mean crime brulee?
Crime brulee.
Yeah.
Crunch?
No, that's just French arson.
Is there anything? Sugar Bastard says, "Hi, I'm debugging." Carl Eruption sounds like an element.
Editor to prepare drum mixer.
Or possibly a name for use in questionable context.
Dismissed.
Yeah, I'm Carl. They call me the Eruption. It beats Carl Eructation.
Does it though?
I love 40k thought of the days because they're effectively weird 40k inspirational, and I'm putting air quotes on that, phrases. And some of them only make sense when you realize there are things like Space Marines, like, thought of the day, a dedicated life may reach the end of infinity. Right, Space Marines can effectively be immortal.
Infinity doesn't actually have an end, though.
Right. There is that part too, but
In fact, the universe probably isn't infinite, because eventually protons gonna fall apart, we think.
as far as, you know, all living things in this universe, in this galaxy are concerned, that would effectively be the end of infinity, wouldn't it?
Is it? There's to ejection room. Twang! So much panic in the hospital.
$27 for 2 movie tickets? We have some pretty cheap matinees. Buddy, I don't care how slutty your sea cows are. Not manatees. Matinee.
Doctor to pass.
I don't think that was a 40K club.
No, this is obviously not. I keep going.
I was like, what?
So naturally,
Listen, where are you going to the movies? Oh, I guess on a pleasure planet you could be, but...
The
Boo.
Moo.
real antiques happy to be the owners, who surely belong to another century, if not another world entirely. Want to avoid.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Yes, good. Let the hate flow through you.
There's a recent docuseries about the 90s. What? Oh, there's
Sorry.
text.
No. Oh,
There's text.
I can't go back and review it.
Why does the ghost look like it's running away from something? Is Pac-Man loose in here?
Cows don't realize 10%. The line of the road needs to be jumped over. It's a barrier.
Oh, cows are dumb and it's funny.
Yes, Daniel, well done. I agree. Cows are dumb, but it's funny.
Janitor call to make
Or if you like paint a fake tunnel and cows will try to walk into it. Like
Probably.
Wile E. Coyote style. Come on. Ooh. Whoa there, hey there, who there, hey there.
Oh, it's just an old man sleeping on the couch. Oh god, a flamethrower!
Technically, it's not a flamethrower. That's the
Yeah, it's
the boring company's not flamethrower device.
Yes.
I think the product name is literally not a flamethrower. It's propane powered.
Propane and propane accessories.
Like definitely not flamethrowers.
40K thought of the day. Seek honor as you act, and you will know no fear. I'm not sure honor and fearlessness are connected.
2 Point Radio.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like in a Astartes thing not to have fear glands.
I'm expected to read the weather.
Glands.
Well,
I think that's called an
chances of
amygdala.
precipitation have increased exponentially due to a higher concentration of moisture at high altitudes. And that's the weather.
What?
He spoke
What?
of rain.
No, the nurse is unable to get where they want to be. Door.
It goes right back in.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets.
I'm gonna read this.
Servicing.
Oh, this will get a cure 5 patients better. Restock vending machines? Why not? I'm gonna whip out some high-test caffeine.
Ah, yes, 40K.
Aggressively pair.
Where things like this are completely normal. Meet the Penitent Engine.
Penitentian.
If you're too sinful, we strap you to this and you become the pilot.
That sounds like a good reason to commit sins.
I
You
mean,
get to operate that thing. Whee!
they're not exactly comfortable.
Oh. Okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah, you're effectively crucified to it.
Woo! How does that help?
You'll die for your sins, and in the meantime, you'll do the Emperor's work.
Like, I'm not really sure that thing keeps a pilot from the look of it.
No,
Okay.
no, because AI are illegal. It has to have a pilot. There has to be some flight part that controls it.
Hmm.
But you may not have free will while attached to this thing. Well, that's just a good quote for 40K in general. Come to church before church comes to you.
Battle monasteries.
It's a thing! Churches on treads with cannons are a thing in 40K.
Or indeed the ships that the Astartes chapters call home.
Right.
Those are heavily armed. And full of Astartes. So you know there's that. It's like drinking pear juice. Angry pear juice.
Angry pear juice.
Woo! On the plus side, it carries a charge that actually gets through my tolerance. I can feel it. One of these days, I'm taking a full week off work and making myself deeply miserable going on a caffeine cleanse.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Santa!
Doctors
Look at
need
him go.
to run X-ray.
Look at that clown play Santa. What? Another epidemic?
Uh-huh.
This is getting ridiculous. Now there are 2 of them.
Like one says, regarding 40K churches on tank treads, door-to-door proselytizing just acquired a new terrifying dimension. Instead of knocking on doors, they shoot them open with cannon rounds.
Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior? Ah!
It's an honor to be hit by one.
40K thought of the day. Your freedom must be bought in the currency of toil, tears, and blood. A price all men can pay.
Epidemic over. Disease control in progress.
A friendly reminder that the human faction of 40K is definitely a fascist dictatorship. And theocracy.
Yep.
That sounds like a terrible yoke of lead, fire, and blood. which you don't want to find in your eggs.
I think my favorite meme that was ever made for 40K was the Black Panther, we don't do that here, with when someone starts getting into 40K and asks you who the good guys are. We don't do that here.
Yeah, there aren't good guys, really.
Not anymore. The closest you had were the Tau, and they've been retconned. Now they're just as evil as everybody else.
Seriously?
Yep.
Aw, that sucks. For the Greater Good was probably the single, like, most actionable, like not actionable, but
Oh, I know. Yeah, the original version of the Tau are genuinely good, but nope, they have been written since to be, you know...
I blame Coas.
Actually, yes. They finally expanded far enough to start interacting with Coas.
And it's made them jerks. How annoying.
Yeah, pretty much now it's only the Farsight Enclave, and maybe Shadow Sun herself, that are still good guys. And even then, sometimes, I mean, Shadow Sun doesn't realize it, but it's either the Dawnbreaker or Dawnkeeper, his sword that he's wielding.
Their favorite flavor is yellow.
Excellent.
Is there lemon? Banana?
But
It's yellow.
apparently the sword absorbs the life force of everyone he's ever killed, and then transfers it to him. What would be their remaining life before he cut it short. So Farsight is now effectively immortal, though he doesn't realize it yet, and has a soul-stealing sword that doesn't just kill you, it obliterates you. So, while Shadow Sun is honorable in and of himself, he's inadvertently committing true atrocities every time he uses that thing.
I'm sure he's mostly committing atrocities against, like demons and orcs. And, I mean, can you even count those plasteel jerks as living? Did the Tau encounter the Nids much?
Some, yes.
I'm not sure if they even have souls, but if they do, they're Tyranids.
Tyranids do not, in general, have souls. Actually, I wonder. That's something I'm not certain of. Because they have a shared
Does
consciousness.
the Hive as one have one vast, terrifying soul?
Well, the Hive isn't entirely one. That's why there's multiple Hive fleets, because there are queen entities inside the Hive ships that are the bastion of the Hive mind.
But the Queens have souls.
Yeah, the queens definitely have souls, but I don't know about other synapse creatures that can technically operate independently if they get cut off from the hive mind. Like, hive tyrants can absolutely keep going, even if they have even if the synapse is broken. Carnifex, on the other hand, it just becomes a monster with no real thoughts other than eat things.
Other than rar.
Yeah.
Is that tasty? Let's find out. Considering the state of the galaxy and the sort of people that I'm sure the closest thing to a good guy left in the galaxy tends to fight, they aren't that big as atrocities go.
True.
Plus, there's two parts to a crime: actus rea and mens rea. He has no idea it's happening, so there's no mens rea.
True.
Meaning he's innocent.
Yes. Which is why people say that that Commander Farsight is probably in his enclave, or probably the closest thing to 40k good guys.
Mayoral visit. Mayor Tabitha Windsog is making a series of appearances to accompany the launch of the Making All Things Better initiative. The team have asked if we'd like to host one of her appearances. Sure. And promote a staff member. That'll happen in short order.
I want it.
That's weird but cool. It's like a
It's
kind of like a recumbent penny farthing.
yeah, because it's
Also, there appear to be little wheels that make the big wheel go.
yeah. It's got a pedal system.
Yeah, I can see the pedal system. I'm not too sure how it's transferring the power. Might be front wheel drive alone.
I think it's just the front wheel drive. The big wheels just are fancy looking. Though you are right, it does look like there's some.
Yeah, like little
Some
rollers
lines.
on the inside
Yeah.
of the big wheel.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what those are for.
Oh, they're held in place. They just rotate with the big wheel. They're just decorative.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
They could have been allowed to like spin and serve as dynamos to generate power for that light in front.
Yeah.
You know, just charge a big cap and fix the like somewhere in the chassis.
I mean, they could just be like extra gyroscopy to keep the thing upright.
Gyroscopy.
Yeah.
The practice of being a gyroscope.
Yes.
What's next? Gyroscopology?
Could be a thing.
So the next time your party encounters a golem, it needs to be like this.
Is it a calzone golem?
What you do about that thing is
Those awesome wind-powered sculptures rock.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's really sad when the guy that makes those dies.
Yeah. He made a really solid looking
Oh
one.
yeah, that one. I've
Yeah,
seen
it's
that
like-
before. That is so cool.
Like, describe that to your party crawling towards you at high speed.
Beach wanderers that he produces.
No. Does it? I can't even call shot ahead. I don't know how this thing works. It's just coming towards us. It doesn't seem to have any intention of stopping.
Does it have any intention to head at anyone, or is it just going in one
Can we get
direction?
out of its way? Yeah, that's the.
Oh.
To fix X-ray.
Oh no!
Nope! Like, if it just keeps going, then it's no problem for anyone. But if it's actually coming for someone, then we got problems.
Alternatively, it runs by, and you're racked with the fear of what it was running from.
Secretly, it wasn't running from anything, it was just propelled by the
Oh,
wind.
no, that
While
one
your
can.
body's just like, what the hell is that thing running from?
Well, you always double that if you really want to mess with your party. You say that sentence, wait, roll initiative. Everybody rolls initiative, you're like, great, what do you do? What? What?
It's like the goose has collected all 7 Dragon Balls. It goes, honk! And the dragon says,
Your
wish
wish
has
is
been
granted. And then nothing happens. The goose goes away.
Remove one.
Nothing is visibly changed.
Of one.
What
The
did wish
answer to
for?
all these is, of course, never.
So unsettled.
Oh, those are bad combinations of skills.
Sugar Frosted says, I'd almost like to make an RPG campaign where the reality warping math a la Doctor Who was real.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I want to play a calculator! You know, like the most broken class in FF Tactics. I'm gonna hurt you with numbers. Your numbers, my numbers. Just
numbers.
Whenever there's a convenient number they line up right, you get hurt badly. It's magic. Don't ask questions. Steve says, I just realized that I'm still hosting this channel. The chat is popping up in mine while I set up.
Ah,
Imagine a goose assist trophy in Smash. Honk!
Would it just like steal an item and abscond with it?
Sounds about right. Sugar Frosted says, oh, that reminds me. Have you read any ideas for the goose in D&D?
yes! People have absolutely already made encounter sheets for the goose.
It's just an ordinary goose. It's annoying.
It's an ordinary goose with high levels of understanding tool use and mechanics of human engineering. As well as a decent amount of psychology. It's a very smart goose.
And an intent to annoy.
Yes!
It's not dangerous, but it's a real annoyance. Also,
Yeah.
it may steal something important.
Yeah. Well, and most of the difficulty checks in the encounter are built around trying to shoo it away and make it go somewhere else.
See, you would like that. Goose just steals items and runs around annoyingly. A goose with high end.
Very high end for a goose.
Whiz, knowledge engineering.
Also, friendly reminder that D&D animals have weird stats, so I'm pretty sure the razor blade tongue that a goose has probably does bleeding damage or something stupid.
Ow!
Whack!
That hurts! That hurts!
Ah!
Why is it bleeding so much?
Goose with backstab.
Don't let it get behind you.
The goose steals an item. You lose your dex bonus. I'm sorry, what? You get sneak attacked. What?
Honk!
Honk! The goose honks. Make a will check.
It's like a dragon's roar?
Honk! Ah!
You're unsettled. You all get the shaken debuff.
It's the most annoying encounter. It just gives you debuffs and steals your things. And you can't actually kill it for some reason.
Sugar Boston says, the idea I saw basically made the goose undetectable except by direct sight.
Yes.
Mel Winsong has spent much of the day touring some of our local hospitals. One wonders if she marveled at the advances in modern medicine, or
What happened to the
as I do, the conditions
awards?
in some of our busiest facilities.
I think I may have accidentally skipped the awards.
Oops.
Nicolin says, that's making me think Safecracker Goose or Demolitions Expert Goose. Not necessarily mutually exclusive. So he says, Demo Goose? Demo Spy? Sugar Frosty says, like a cleric could ask God about the goose, and he's have literally no idea it exists.
Yes, I remember.
Steve says, Goose Spy that pulls out a cigarette case and puts on a disguise as one of your party members. And the only way you can tell is that one of your party members occasionally honks. Honk.
Nothing. Level 4 Mega Scan, you say?
Nicolin says, you can't kill the goose. The trickster gods have claimed it as their saint.
Yeah.
All of the trickster gods!
All of them. Doesn't matter which pantheon. No, you don't understand. It's the goose.
They all love this thing. Every stupid trickster god in every blasted pantheon that you've ever heard of, and two you haven't, all love this stupid goose. We can't touch it.
You've all done a terrible thing.
Uh-oh. We've given John too many ideas.
No, 40K has a trickster god. They're in a multiverse game. There is nothing stopping me from having the goose appear in the next time they play Star Wars.
Honk.
a goose that steals your lightsaber.
Instead of a knife, it's got a lightsaber. The goose honks while holding the lightsaber. The lightsaber ignites.
Nice.
Like one says, Paladin Goose of Trickery. Sugar Frosted says, Brer Rabbit included.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Steve says Sith Goose.
Sith. The dark side of the Force is an avenue to many abilities some would consider unnatural.
Honk! This girl's stupid. Like one says, Goose cuts a swath of lightsaber destruction through the scene. Oh boy.
What have we done? What will I do? If I remembered this conversation, there's that. It's gonna be quite a few months before that game pops up again.
Well, you can always open up Google Keep or some sort and type up some notes. Attention, future me. Here's some idiocy. That wasn't meant to rhyme.
Now I'm just imagining...
Jasmine Odyssey is back.
Hold on. Now I'm just imagining Hermes, the Greek trickster god, running around with a Zeus goose.
Zeus the Goose.
Because that's a thing. Zeus absolutely turned himself into a goose in a couple of the stories.
Yeah, everybody remembers the swan, but he did goose once or twice. He liked goosing women from behind.
Ah.
In the behind.
Stream Jasmine Odyssey today.
And pretending he was just a goose.
Music.
Honk.
Oh my goodness. Or maybe it was just a swan all the time. Still, I feel like it should count.
Could you imagine like being
You're
annoyed
close.
by a goose that was actually Zeus and just like trying to
Yes.
smack it one, it stumbles back and then like honks lightning out of its beak.
Honk! Cowabunga it is.
Unlimited bells. Michael one says, "How about the goose in 40K?"
Well, there's that too.
Steve says, "Oh Zeus, all around a horrible dude. Hades is such a good dude by comparison."
yeah.
Sugar Frosted says, "All the gods were horrible people. That was kind of their thing." Yeah, the Olympians were just fun. Not good to be around, but fun to watch. It's getting away! I feel like she gets squished.
Oh, no.
Sometime. Get away! Wow, there's a lot of them!
Yeah. Yeah, he moved a trash can and there was a bajillion of them.
It was actually a vending machine.
Oh, vending machine. They're such annoying pests.
Mm-hmm.
The weird part is they do literally nothing until you squish them. Like, their dead bodies are considered gross. Oh, hey, fracture emergency.
What?
Patients arriving for the fracture ward.
Steve says, I mean, Hades kind of just did his job, minus the Persephone thing. He
Yeah.
even treated her well, too.
Yeah. Like there are totally legit interpretations of that story that Persephone wanted to go with him, and it was like her Demeter though that wouldn't hear of it. So it was a
Famous last
kidnapping.
words.
Right?
You point that at an officer, it's probably one of the last things you're gonna do.
That is... It's... As I mean, I'm not sure hilarious is the right word. It's humorous in the horror of it. Of a man riding a lawnmower towards the police with a Colt 45 saying, "Yeah, I have the power of God," and then pointing it at the police.
Never mind, a 45 doesn't have necessary penetration to get through a police door. Those car doors are reinforced because they occasionally get in shootouts.
You don't say.
Yeah, but just freaking what? Grandpa, you're insane. Go back to the farm.
Sugar Frosted says, I mean, the Orpheus and
Eurydice?
okay, I was about to say Eurydice? Eurydice?
Eurydice,
kind of
Eurydice.
ridiculous.
Well, I mean, Orpheus was kind of asking the god of death to, hey, can you undo the force that you are in, that you are the master of? This primordial thing that is super important for the world to keep existing? Can you just undo that
So
for
I got
me?
my girlfriend back.
And he at least gave him a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave your dogs a cake.
Dog
Oh,
cakes.
Cerberus likes his honey cakes, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Frosted says, speaking of that, ever hear of Hades Town? The musical is apparently good and the original album is amazing.
I have heard good things about it. I have neither seen nor heard it, though. I know that Lindsay Ellis is a big fan.
Oh yeah, after stream, you should show John the Hades thing.
Oh yeah.
The Hades thing?
The
Well,
F14.
it won't make much sense to him without the context. They basically just took a character and dubbed Hades' lines over it.
Ah, from like the Disney Hercules?
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Yep. It's kind of funny because the character like recently revealed his name as his actual name to be Hades, apparently.
Spoilers.
And so, hey, it's not a spoiler because I have not said who in the heck it is.
I mean, who could it be?
I just said some character. And
How
recently revealed their
many
name to be Hades.
characters could it be?
I don't know.
Janitors required to mend ultrasonic cannon.
How many characters don't have names that they freely give out? I don't know. I mean, heck, it could be any of the Knights Blessed. They don't say their real names.
Wait, what?
Remember?
The Knights Blessed?
Yeah. It could be any of them. They don't say their real names.
Wait, what are you talking about?
That's what they're called, right?
The Heavens Ward?
No, I mean the religious people in the forest.
In the forest. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, them.
Knight. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the
I
Knights
was.
Blessed, not the Knights Blessed.
Yeah. Okay.
Sugar Frosted can't wait for it to go on tour. Followed by elves?
Oh, although I have heard the one song from it that Philosophy Tube used in that one video. The wall.
Oh, it is about 11:20, by the way.
Oh, okay.
General diagnosis.
Well, I should be wrapping this up then.
The time slipped on by.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a fun game.
You may have noticed the composer of the piece of music I played earlier was Cornelius Stuckenglock. He led an interesting life, did old Cornelius. Briefly married a jacket potato.
All right.
But then genius does lead to the odd eccentricity or two.
Water Wednesdays. Chicken butter.
Well, that's amazing. Bees in France started eating sugar from a nearby M&M factory and producing blue honey.
Yup.
Cool!
Yeah. That happened a long time ago.
Still.
Yeah.
It looks like paint.
I know!
Weird.
It would take me a moment before you convinced me that that was honey and was edible.
I think I see some red honey in one of the cells too.
Yeah, there's a couple of purple and red ones.
That's terrifying because of Sun the Sea.
Yeah.
Mega One thinks he remembers that story.
That's cool. That's the first time I'd seen that particular thing.
Bees, man. Bees. Bees.
Friendly reminder to use your turn signal. Hey, I'm from Tennessee. I don't understand this post. Show this post to your horse you ride around on. He'll take it from there.
What, using his tail?
Flicks it the right direction.
Flip, horse turns left. Flip, horse turns right. That'd be a smart horse.
Remember, every time you paint a room, it gets a little bit smaller.
True.
These toilets as you would hope to find them.
Not much, but true. You've slightly reduced the volume of the room by taking some of it up with paint.
Paint.
You know, if you put a humidifier and a dehumidifier in the same room, you can technically wirelessly transmit water.
Technically is the important word there.
Sugar Faucet says, I wonder how long it's going to be before work sands the rooms. I'm not sure what that means. Do the rooms need sanding? Are they kind of like rough? That's one of those Jasmine Odyssey branded dispensary fairs.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, they paint a lot. Ooh, I wonder how deep the layers go. It's fun when you get like a wall with like dozens of layers of paint and you try to peel it and you peel it off and it's just like you get this cross section. It's all prismatic and ridiculous. A humidifier and a dehumidifier is technically a pipe. It's a boneless pipe.
There we go. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll go ahead and call it there. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern for Thursday Throne, or Thursday Thanatopsis, rather, where we'll be continuing Sunless Sea. And then next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, assuming you are available and
alive, yep.
Melissa is also alive, Bahamut Lagoon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, more of this. So, yes.
Good night.
Thank you much. Hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Michael says there's a humorous take on that in one of the Discord books. On Quark's crime rate plus community service of painting rooms plus room shrinkage from paint layers equals one old lady having to leave a room sideways after about 6 months of the program.